Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Slice of Shonen. I am your host, The Cloudy Crow, and today we will be reacting to Summertime Render, episode 14. And in the last episode, we started with a completely brand new timeline, a new game plan going into this timeline, and we actually start this new timeline right next to Ushio, who we found out actually carries over her memories from the past timeline and all the previous timelines. We also found out that Ushio had the ability to transfer her memories to Hizuru and catch her up to speed without having to explain everything that happened in the previous timeline. And on top of that, we see that Ushio can use that ability where she was about to consume Haine in this really bright white light. We found out that she could do that at will. So things are looking really good heading into this new timeline. We see Ushio copying the nail guns and handing them out to everyone. They're coming up with a game plan to stop Shiori while Hizuru goes into the home to confront them. But then this is where things take a tragic turn for the worst. When we see Hizuru's body go flying out the window, she's missing an arm, and then when she lands on the ground, we see none other than that four-armed shadow jumping out the window, slamming the sledgehammer on her head and killing her, which was a complete 180 from what we thought was gonna happen. And it turns out the reason why our plans were kind of foiled there was because Haine was kind of able to track us and observe our movements through that shadow handprint that she left on Shinpei. So she's kind of been watching him this whole time, and now she's a couple steps ahead of us whenever we try to do something. So quickly, Ushio managed to kill Shinpei so that they could loop and try a new timeline, but in the middle of this loop, we've kind of been transported into what seems to be Hizuru's memories of when she was younger, back when Ryunosuke was still alive, and back when she was actually friends with Haine. So I'm interested in seeing how their friendship kind of split apart, and also how or if Haine was involved in Ryunosuke's death. I think it's pretty likely that she was, but I still think it'll be interesting figuring out why she wanted to kill Ryunosuke. But that is pretty much where the episode ends. So if you guys are excited for the episode, make sure to leave a like. It'll help me and the video out so much more than you might think. So if you could take the time to do that real quick, I would very much appreciate it. And do not forget that if you would like to check out the uncut reactions to this episode, you can find it over on my Patreon, which you guys can join for as low as $2. But with that all out of the way, we will be starting this episode in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so here we're at. So is this that abandoned house that we went to, where we found that weird key? Interesting. Is this like a lullaby that was sung to her? Wait, what? What, did she hide or something? Interesting. Shide. Okay. Okay, interesting. So she was forbidden from meeting Hizuru by Shide, who I believe is that shadow with the four arms, right? Is that true? Or is Shide someone else? Because I can't think of who else it would be. And it kind of makes sense, but also kind of doesn't. Because this entire time, I thought that Hiruko was the one pulling the strings behind the scenes. I thought she was like the top dog here. But it seems like this four-armed shadow is always there whenever big important things go down. And I thought at first he might have just been like her right-hand man or her bodyguard, but maybe he has a bit higher role than that. Like maybe he's her guardian. Maybe he's like taken care of her and has I guess helped bring her up to be whatever the heck she plans to be in the future, or whatever the heck her ultimate goal is. And he's helping her reach that goal for some reason. Like, I don't know. To me, he just comes off as like a kind of a servant or a guardian of some sort. That's like guiding Haine. But it's not like in a like he's the boss and she's working for him sort of way. Yep, okay, so it is him. The guy with four arms. Four hands. He's hungry. Man, what happened? She seems so nice and wholesome here. Oh, they're playing house together? It looks like her. I don't know who else it'd be. Is she gonna use her magic or something? Oh, not this. Oh my gosh. Dude, I don't know. I see this thing in anime all the time, but I've never even heard of it until I started watching anime. What? What a 180. Is this like a future that she's seen or something? What? Or was she talking about her past there? Hmm. What the heck? She's so much different now than she was when we met her in the cave. What happened, man? Oh, not these guys. Whenever you hear the cicadas, you know something's about to go down. That's what Higurashi taught me. And this is him when he was younger. What was his name? Nobu? Nabu? Dude, his voice sounds so familiar. He reminds me of Joe's coach. I think his name was Nanbu from Megalobox. Do they have the same voice actor? Oh, is that where they're heading off next? Oh, don't tell me this is the day where it happens, is it? He's alone, walking through the forest? Oh no. Oh no. What is going on? It looks like she's freaking out right now. Oh, she's eating something. Oh no, even Shinpei knows. Oh! So like, did she just wait? He's Zuru? She heard him? What? What the heck? What is going on? Like, time traveling is already like crazy enough, but the fact that we've seen a number of times that Shinpei's been able to like interact with people from other timelines is so weird. Or other people from other timelines are able to interact with him. Like Hiruko. So here's the incident where it happened, but why? Not me. Oh my. Oh, what? That's her eye. What? What is going on? What? Oh my god! Dude, that must have been such a traumatic scene to witness. Holy crap. Who the heck are these guys? And why are they, like, incomplete shadows? Hey! Let's go. Oh no. So he's copying him, but he can't even fully copy him. They're all incomplete. Interesting. And we did see earlier that there was like this blue light that floated over towards Hizuru and like kind of went inside of her. Maybe that was Ryunosuke. But man, what the heck? Just witnessing your best friend not only kill but like devour your brother, and then her eye pops out, she starts screaming, and then she just sinks into the ground and disappears. And on her birthday? What the heck? Interesting, and he already knows how to take care of them. Like, he already knows that attacking the shadow is their weak spot. Oh, and this is where the, like, foresight comes in. Dang. And then the other weird thing is HAINE'S eye. Her eye like popped out and started squirming away. And we've heard a number of times, we heard that Ryunosuke was the one that took her eye, and Shinpei is the one that has her eye now. At least that's what Shinde said. This is so weird. But like even Haine, after she killed Ryunosuke, she was saying over and over like that's not me, it's not me, it's not me. So was she like being controlled by her shadow? Like what? What is that? Because we're friends, I let you live this time, but next time. What? So was that the real Haine talking right there, or was that whoever's trying to take over talking? Oh, she sees it. Starting point is advancing. Look at him just casually eating lunch with them. Mm-hmm. See, so now they're coming up with their game plan with the information that they got from previous timelines. Or from following Shinpei through the previous timeline. Shide, not Shinde. Alright, 1 hour later. Wait, hold on. I just realized. Did Shinpei loop to like the moment before they entered Shiori's house and then he called it off? Because I know he called it off, but they said an hour later, so she clearly didn't like invade their home this time. Wow. So like I said, the more he dies, the more we loop, the less of an opportunity we have to change the past. Dang, so he's not even going all out. So it does actually have a pretty considerable toll on her body. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, exactly. So she can't exactly see what's. Well, hmm. Okay, I'm still a little confused. It looks like right there Ushio's transferring her memories to the officer. And maybe she did it to Mio and So as well. But man, I'm still a little confused as to what that like shadow mark that she left on Shinpei actually allows her to do. Cause Shinpei said there that she could see his location, but can she also see what's going on around him? You already knew this was gonna happen. She did this last time as well. Where like she's not just gonna sit behind and watch all this unfold. She wants to actively do something to try to help. What is that? That was in the opening. Yep. You can't chicken out now, Shinpei. We've already come this far, man. Let's just knock it out. Get it taken care of. Okay. So now we're kind of coming to understand his motive behind what he's doing. Okay, I like that mindset. Okay. This is actually kind of inspirational. There we go. If we all work together, we're all on the same page. Even Tokiko's with us now. And Ushio probably showed her how she was kind of backstabbed by Haine and Shide. So now she's on our side. Okay, nice little pep talk. Inspirational speech right there. Oh no, don't tell me it's behind him. Oh, these snakes, man. They're out here plotting. Oh my god! Bro! Like, what can we do, man? What the heck can we do? They already managed to scan Mio. Dang, man. But when did they scan Mio? Was Mio the one that they scanned in the funeral? At the funeral? Or was that Alan? That's a good point. Okay. Yeah, he's the only one that's like not on board. He's freaking out right now. And he thought Tokiko was on his side. There we go. Huh? Did he die? Oh, they must have used the sniper. Oh man, but wait, no, they don't want to kill him, do they? Oh, whoa. Whoa, that was crazy. So I think 100% they killed him with the guy's sniper rifle. after taking him out. But holy crap, man. It just gets so much more interesting because before, their plan was not to kill Shinpei, and it was actually to capture him alive so that he couldn't loop, so that they could continue with their plan. But maybe they felt like Shinpei had already, like, gone too far and he's already foiled their plan too much. So they decided to kill him so that he would loop to before he explained the situation to everyone. And now he has to try to start all over. But now it's so hard because they're kind of dictating like the pace of events or the series of events that we have to go through now. Wow, that's so interesting. Wow. I never expected this would happen because you'd think that Shinpei always has the advantage because he retains his memories and he's the one that can willingly loop. But now they're using his looping against him to foil his own plans. That's so crazy. Alright, what's the title for next episode? Lights, camera, action. You know it's gonna be crazy. Alright, so that was the end of the episode, and that was an absolutely wild episode, especially that ending there, because I love how they don't just give you the answer. They just kind of put the evidence out there, and they let you come to the conclusion of what happened to Shinpei, because literally all we see is Shinpei, he's talking to everyone, and then suddenly he's brought into the kitchen instantly, and he's like, what? Wait, what happened? And then you have to think, like, what the heck? What was going on there? Oh, wait, he looped, which means he died, but how could he have died there just suddenly out of nowhere? And then I remembered that the guy, he had the sniper rifle, and he was like, you know, kind of watching, making sure that the shadows didn't ambush them. But the shadows ended up ambushing him, and they probably took that sniper rifle and killed Shinpei. That's why it was instant. That's why he didn't see it coming at all. That's so crazy, man. Wow, what an amazingly written story so far. It's still a little confusing. There are a lot of things, a lot of answers or questions that we need answers to. And my question of the day for you guys is going to be, if you were in Hizuru's position in the past and you were coming to visit your best friend and then you just suddenly witnessed them having like killed your brother, your sister, or like just someone you care about, like how would you have felt in that situation? Because for me, I think the first obvious response would be just like sheer confusion. Like, what the heck is going on here? What are my eyes witnessing? And then after that, there may be like some sort of fear of Haine. You might be like terrified of her. You may begin to kind of see her as a monster. But for me, it's hard to say how you would feel without actually being in the situation. So all I can do is guess. But one of the first things that immediately stood out to me after Haine did this was when her expression just completely shifted. Like, her eyes were bloodshot and she looked almost animalistic while she was killing Ryunosuke. But then when Hizuru got there, her eyes looked calmer and she seemed almost apologetic. Like, she didn't intend to do this. She just either went crazy or something took over her, because she kept saying, not me, not me. And so this is where things get super complicated, because on one side, you're like, this little girl just like killed my brother, but then on the other side you're like, but she didn't intend to do it, right? Like it seems almost as if like something was taking over her. So like the emotions get super complicated right there. And to this day, I don't think that Hizuru hates Haine. I don't think that she hates her. I don't think that she resents her. I think she just wants to stop her, because she knows that she's going down this path that could lead to the inevitable doom of all of humanity. So I think Hizuru is stopping her more out of duty and maybe even for HAINE'S sake, rather than she's doing this out of revenge or to avenge Ryunosuke. But I could be wrong, and we could find out that I'm actually wrong later in the episode, or later in the series. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and with that, I'm going to head out. Thank you all so much for watching this far into the video, and I will catch you all in the next one. Have a good one.